Vanderwins. You got to pick them up at Weller's Utility Trailers in Bridgeville, but you got to call me so I can put your name on the list. 422-7336. 422-7336. Now we're prepping for the radio. I can't believe it. I am getting further behind by the minute. I hear the radio. I'll take a break. Here it comes, everybody. All right. Our pictures are getting better because the sun is moving. I can see it in the screen just a little bit. So we're going to fix this sunscreen. That's what we're going to do. We're going to get a sunscreen is what we're going to do. Anyway, you're listening to a show called Weller Does Delmarva. Jim Weller here. We are live inside Rudy's Family Restaurant on Route 13 in Harrington. Get up and get out and come on down here and have some breakfast and watch the show and see what's going on. We got all kinds of different guests, lots of things happening. I do want to brag on another sponsor of mine real quick. He's my accountant. This is George Luff, his son Tyler, Luff and Associates. And I want to tell you, I like dealing with them. I've dealt with them now. I think they've been in business maybe 30, 31, 32 years. I've dealt with them probably 27 to 28 years and been very happy. I deal with them for personal accounting, for my business stuff, for my properties. And I have lots of friends that have switched over to Luff and Associates. So if you're looking for an accountant, so many changes in the tax laws and things like that anymore. If you want somebody that's keeping up with it, Luff and Associates will help you out, okay? So anyway, if you need any help, they can help you. Another thing they do, I've mentioned this week after week, is they help people with their payroll. If you own a business, you know how complicated payroll can be. There's always changes and charts and graphs and things you got to keep up with, or you get somebody with a wage attachment and you don't know how to deal with it. Luff and Associates will help you out, okay? So they will help you with their easy payroll system. Even if you don't deal with them for your accounting, they will still also help you out, okay? So if you need help with payroll, whether you got a couple employees or you got 100 employees, Luff and Associates will help you out if you need help. They do have 3 locations, one in Rehoboth, one in Milford, and one in Dover. They're good people. It's family-owned and operated. George Luff, his son Tyler, and Team Luff do a great job for me, and I think you'll be very pleased with them. So if you want their phone number, here it is. One phone number will get you wherever you need to go. And if you want to talk about things or you need some input or you need some help, you filed an extension and you don't know what to do next, Luff and Associates can help you out. Whether it's business or personal stuff, they can help you out. So the phone number is 302-422-9699. 302-422-9699. LuffCPAs.com on the web. And they're just good people. So give them a call, 422-9699. Luff and Associates in Milford, Dover, and Rehoboth, okay? Now, our next guest is Philip Watkins, and I got to know Philip over the years, and he has gotten very involved in something he started last year. I think last year was the first time they did it. It's a big car show to raise some money for Delaware Hospice. Is that correct?
Oh, that is true.
Hey, how you doing today?
Oh, great. It's a beautiful day here on Delmarva.
It is. What did you ride in getting here?
Oh, the air-conditioned car.
Oh, okay.
As soon as I leave here, I'm going to go get some chicken and go support the Cheer Center in Georgetown.
Okay.
They've got a nice
big car show today.
Oh, yeah, that's a big one today.
Yeah, that is a big one. Now, do you have a car at that car show?
Oh, yeah, I'm bringing my 69 Mach 1. So.
Are you really?
Oh, yeah.
Is that like gray or silver?
That's a metal arc yellow, and it's all numbers matching car.
Yellow?
Original.
Wait a minute. I'm looking at a different car I saw on there the other day.
That was my blue fastback. So
okay. Do you really?
Oh, yeah.
So the car show at the Cheer Center is today in Georgetown.
Yeah,
that's one.
It's a good thing to support as well.
Do they got chicken? That's right. You mentioned it, right?
Yeah, 2
But
meals.
if you enter a car, you get 2 meals,
tickets.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. Or you can stop by and buy chicken. So let's talk about next Saturday's car show.
Well,
that's a week from today, young man.
Yes, I'm excited about that. Now, actually, I think it's going to be better than it was last year.
Now, you were a little worried there in the beginning with the COVID and how things were being affected.
And as I was checking into things, I'm going, we can get away with this. We can get away with this. We can do this, not get away with it.
Right.
We're not getting away with anything.
Right. You're just abiding by all the, what's it called, social distancing and so on.
You know, if they're going to set up a tent and, and they want to congregate, we're not going to say, we're not going to be a police and say.
Correct. Well, you're not allowed to be.
Right.
You're not allowed to be.
That's going to be, you're going to use it at your own discretion. And I saw it at Bounce House in Lewis had the bounce slides and all that out there for the kids. We're all playing on it. I'm going, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and get that rock climbing slide for
There
the
you
children.
go.
It's going to be up to the parents to decide to whether to let their children
Right.
do it.
And if you're uncomfortable, then don't participate.
exactly.
You know. But the car show is free to go to. Now we're talking
Well,
August
you're going to have a
8th.
registration to get your
No,
car
but I
in.
meant to watch it.
Oh, you
to look at it.
I encourage families to come because we have a lot of things we want to give the children. I'm not going to say what we're going to do.
Okay.
But there's, we're setting up a play area for the kids.
And this is that's all free.
That's all free.
Now we're talking. Is it August 8th?
That is next Saturday.
August 8th.
Yeah, August 8th.
Okay. So we want people to put it in their smartphone, set a reminder. Now, what time does it start?
We're going to start at 8 and we're going to go to 4. By 4, we should be off the field. We're going to have Mark Johnson's going to be there with his band. They're gonna
Okay.
play. It's an outdoor thing, so
Okay.
we're not contained inside. So,
Right.
I've looked into everything, so we're good to go.
Wow.
I'm
This is
really
exciting.
excited. Oh, yeah. And I can't believe how many other people have gotten involved. Dry Zone.
Okay,
They
Dry
contacted me
Zone.
through there.
Good.
And Jack Riddle, I'm very
Jack
grateful
Riddle.
to that
I
man.
know that name.
Yeah.
Oh, he's the banker.
He's that guy that's got the haircut like you.
Right. He can bank. He can golf. He can play
you know,
pickleball. He's pretty good.
Really appreciate that. My buddy Bruce Mears, he's been
Yep.
there for me since day one on this.
There you go.
Jack Lingo, he's been there since day one with me. And
Can
you know-
people still get involved?
Oh yes, please.
Like,
You
can
know,
they-
I want people to get involved.
Okay.
I don't want this. This is not about me. This is
Okay.
about the community.
And raising money for Delaware Hospice.
Well, if it weren't for hospice being there, who's going to take care of us?
Right.
And you've got someone at home. You don't know what to do with
Right,
them, and
right. Hospice
it breaks
plays a
your heart
critical-
that you got to do that, but
Right.
sometimes we have to.
But it's
Fight
great
the
that they're there. They're a
is.
great organization. So this is something that you're passionate about. You've decided to organize a fundraiser, which starts with a car show.
Well, that's
And-
the beginning of it, and we're turning it into a festival and car
Right.
show, and we're expanding. Every year, I want to do something different, and I'd like to get the people's input, what they would like.
Right.
And it's not about like what we want, it's
Right,
what
it's
they
what
want,
right.
because it's their event, not ours.
So can cars still register, or is it full?
Yes, no, it's not full. That's why this year I had the registration form put on here.
Okay.
And it's a good thing because you can have that filled out before you even come.
Right, and just turn
you
it right
just hand
in.
that in with your money, and boom, you get your dash plaque. And
You can go park your car.
my sister, at this point, she's going to be out there at registration filling in your windshield
Okay.
card. So
Okay.
we're
All right. So you're looking for cars to put on display. Bring your car. What's it cost to enter a car? $50?
$15.
$15. Okay.
And that's a small fee.
I would agree. And it all goes to hospice.
We waste that, and not only that, we have tons of things we're going to give away.
Okay.
People said they wanted door prizes. You know what? I went out. I spent a lot of time
Getting
gathering
door
up
prizes.
stuff, and people are going to give things.
Well,
and,
I brought you some things.
Oh,
I
cool.
brought you some tickets to the Clayton Theater.
well, guess what?
You
They're
can
going to
give
be
them
door
out.
prizes too.
All right. Now I got you some Vanderwin's gift cards,
Oh, you know what?
And-
That's another thing.
and I brought you some flashlights.
Awesome.
Okay. So
Cool.
I'm going to let you use them however you see fit. But if a business is watching or listening and you want to help underwrite the cost of this, or have a booth, can they have a booth?
Oh yeah. Dry Zone's coming.
Okay,
they
so you
come
could have a
on.
booth. If you want to donate some giveaway stuff, if you want to be involved in any way, shape, or form, you're interested in talking to them.
Oh yes, and contributions, because without the donations from the public, a lot of things wouldn't happen. These programs support children,
Yes.
families, long-term care, and it takes money to
I need
keep
you
the
to talk.
facility up.
Talk right into that.
Yeah, well, if this is an ice cream, I'd be
Right,
licking
you'd be
it.
right. So anyway,
but if without these funds, these programs can't happen.
right,
And it's our community, and you know what? I'm getting up there. I'll be 61 this year, and we never know how our health is going to be from one day to the next.
Right.
You're got issues, I've got issues, and who knows? We may need it. And the
Right.
last thing we want is it not to be there because
Right.
we didn't support it.
Right.
And I'd love to see more businesses and people get involved in this.
right. And everybody that's a nonprofit is really struggling this year
Yes.
because donations are off. I'm not speaking on behalf of hospice. I'm saying in general.
And yeah, I
in
understand that.
general. So let's get behind this car show. You got one today, right now, in Georgetown at the Cheer Center, and then next Saturday, go to the car show because next Saturday you're going to have a lot of things for kids too.
Oh yes, and it's not just a car show; it's an event.
Right.
Like I said,
It's a
come listen
festival.
to music, walk
I
around.
forgot the music, right.
We have a lot more vendors, that have contacted me, sent their registrations in. And I was sitting there, I have to go Monday now. Now we have to actually lay it out.
Right.
How we're going to get everybody into one.
In there.
In
Take
there,
spray
so-
paint and mark the areas.
Well, I'm not going to limit them to a little 10 by 10.
Well, still, if you give them a 10 by 10 and
Bring
what-
a trailer down.
Yeah.
Bring a generator down.
Right.
You just-
All right. Well, one more time. How do people get a hold of you?
Well, they can go on to Delaware Hospice. They can see the flyer on their website.
Okay.
Or they can contact me at 302-228-5471.
228-5471. I need
And-
somebody to call him.
Yes. But basically, if you go on the internet, you can put in Delaware Hospice, and it will come up.
Okay.
And you have all your information. And believe me, there's only a couple things I believe in. Is our elderly, because we're the wiser,
Okay.
and our children.
That's what we tell ourselves.
The little children, and
Right.
my next passion will be, the children with, cancer and, missing limbs and stuff
Right.
like that, the Shriners type of thing,
Right.
the Children's Hospital. I'm very passionate about our young children, our future, and, our elderly.
Okay.
So.
All right, Philip, I appreciate you doing this. So good luck to you. It's next Saturday, folks. Mark your calendar. Take your smartphone. Create a reminder. Don't forget about it. Take the kids, the grandkids. Go out and have a good time and support a good cause.
Even if you just come out just to say hi.
Right, just to say hi.
Just
Ain't
come
going to
on
cost
out.
you nothing unless you want it to.
That's it. It's all up
Okay.
to you. We're not pressing anybody for anything. Just,
But you're not stopping anybody from anything.
we're not. Hey,
If you want to put $5 in the donation thing or whatever, that's up to
it.
you.
Yep. And
Okay.
We've picked up a lot of good supporters, and
Good.
I'm very grateful. Good Lord has really blessed us all.
There you go. All right. Take
All
care
right,
of
my
yourself.
friend. You
I'll
have a
see you.
great day. Thank
Bye-bye.
you.
All right. So anyway, we are here. We are inside Rudy's Family Restaurant in Harrington, Delaware. And I asked another person to come down. And as soon as Tracy is ready, we're going to let him come on if you got time, okay? In just a minute. Just come around, but she's got to do her, whatever this is called. I don't know what it's called, but preventative maintenance. We'll call it that. Let's talk about one of my sponsors, Mid-South Audio, Kevin Short, Mid-South Audio. Thank you so much, Kevin, for all your support of the show. We appreciate you, and Mid-South Audio is a business that sells audio, lighting, microphones, amplifiers, speakers, all kinds of things. He rents them, he sells them, whether you're putting on a concert or an event, or whether you are wanting to buy something, whether your church is redoing the sound system, whatever you may need, Mid-South Audio has it all, or they can get it. They are opening a brand new store here in the near future. She's going to take our picture real quick. But anyway, they're opening a brand new store in Milton in, I think, late September. But anyway, Mid-South Audio is open all the time. You can call and leave a message, and they will help you with any event. They travel, they do whatever, but it's all kinds of stuff they do. You can learn about it at midsoutaudio.com. Phone number is 302-856-6993. 302-856-6993. midsoutaudio.com on the web. Like them on Facebook. Now, the next gentleman I'm going to talk to, I don't know how to describe exactly what his occupation is, but I met him at this year's Delaware State Fair, and he sold me an item. I bought 8 of them so far. So I'm going to let you introduce yourself and tell everybody who you are and where you're from, and describe the item you sell, if you could. Is that all right?
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right. We're going to have about 5 minutes on this timer. So anyway, that'll just give us some idea so I don't lose track. Look at all these people coming in. How you all doing? Good. They look hungry. All right. So anyway, who are you? Where are you from? And how'd you end up in Harrington, Delaware?
Yes, sir. All right, so I am Kevin Gracielny. I'm from Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Oh,
I like
okay.
cheese and beer.
Okay.
And so we're working here at the state fair. We're vendors, so we just sell products, and that's what we normally do is we go around to a bunch of different state fairs. And
Like
basically
how
events
many
where
a
there's
year
lot
do
of
you
people.
do? 10, 20?
No, so like it's pretty nonstop. It's like
Really?
Yeah. So
Okay.
January we start like the third week in January, and then that basically goes through the second week in December, and there's shows every week. So like there's a lot of fairs in the summer. There's Christmas shows in November and leading up to Christmas, and the spring there's a lot of home garden shows and RV shows. So
It sounds like we're beyond 50.
It's a lot. Like,
Wow.
It's good. It's a lot of work, but it's good.
Okay.
So
All right.
that's why we're here for Delaware is their state fair. So thank you, Delaware.
Is this your first time
First time
ever in Delaware? Or
in Delaware. Now, people keep talking about Scrapple.
Scrapple. Okay.
Scrapple.
Yeah. Uh huh.
We
You
don't
go
have
first. I've never had any.
Okay, so,
You can go first.
So Scrapple, it sounds like it's like this. Now, I did have it yesterday here.
Okay.
At Rudy's, but it's like this breakfast sausage, and
Mm-hmm.
it's actually pretty good. It is now. Out here, you have Scrapple. If any of your listeners come to Wisconsin, they got deep fried cheese curds are phenomenal. So it's like
Really?
that's like the
Scrapple
Midwest version
of Wisconsin.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. So you had Scrapple and you would do it again.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever had crab cakes?
Oh man, it's been so crab cakes exist out there, but I haven't had them in a long time.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
crabs are a big thing here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's
so-
the East Coast. You have like all the
That's
seafood,
true.
and you have good seafood.
Right. We have seafood and we have all the tourists.
Yeah.
So anyway, what is this item that
Okay.
you are selling at the fair? How
So-
would you describe it?
Brand name is Nature's Lounger, and it's literally like an inflatable couch. So
Okay.
like, it starts off the size of a football. You literally pull it through the air, and then it goes to about 6 feet long. So it's a couch you can take to the beach. It's nice out here because you can actually go to the beach because you have a beach.
Right.
But go camping. It's like the two things that people ask most about it is, and they're great questions, but they float on the water, so you can take them to a pool.
They really do float on the water?
100%.
Okay, I'm going to try it.
And 100%, yeah. And
Okay. I'm going to do a video.
and then they're super durable. So if you are on the beach with seashells, sticks in the grass, rocks, it doesn't pop it. So they're really strong, but you can take
They're
them
very
anywhere.
comfortable.
Yeah.
My wife wants to go outside and stargaze and just lay back and look at the stars on this thing. And what she likes about it is if she decides to go down to the beach in the middle of the night and stargaze, she's got a chair.
She's got
that's
something to be able
comfy.
to do it. Yeah.
So anyway, and it floats.
Yeah, they float. It's like
So-
a blend between like a lawn chair and a hammock. So
Wow.
it's pretty cool.
And I saw many different colors, some
Yeah.
with an American flag on them, kind
Yep.
of flag theme, some camo
Some camo
for hunters.
Yep, and a full. We have like 8 different colors there, and it's genuinely a really good product. So
What's
thankfully it's
that
been
building
good.
called you're in? Is it called the Dover building?
It's in the exhibit hall.
Okay, the exhibit hall. Okay.
So,
All right.
yeah.
You're going to be there today?
100%. Yep.
What time?
We're going to be there from 11 to 10.
11 to 10.
Yeah.
11 in the morning till 10 at night.
Yeah.
Okay. And that building's air conditioned.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Oh, and on the hot days, it's really nice. Like people come in every like hour to like cool off.
Okay.
It's good.
And so I want people to go meet this gentleman, in other words, and buy some of these chairs. They're really cool. They're neat. My grandkids absolutely love them. My wife loves hers. I got in it once, and it was quite a sight seeing me get out. Okay? So anyway, but they're really, really, really comfortable. So I want some people to come by and do me a favor. For my audience, I have a lot of Facebook people, some people on TV, radio. If you go to the fair today, I need you to stop by his booth and at least just take a selfie with these chairs or couches in the background and tag me in it. Is that okay?
That sounds good.
I'd like 100 people to do that today, all right? So anyway, and you'll be there till 10 o'clock tonight?
I'll be there. And like, let me throw a bone out to your audience
Okay.
too.
All right.
So like, for anyone that's following Jim here, if you guys do want to get them, I'll give you guys a discount. So like,
Really?
I sell them for $60. If you guys want them, I do mention Jim, mention this show, and I'll do $35 if you guys want them.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a big discount.
Yeah.
And if you're from out of state, there's no sales tax. Okay? Unless you insist. Unless you insist. All right, $35. That's a good value.
Yes, sir.
And these, tell me about the cord. It's a little stronger than, because I mean, I've seen these other places, but these feel more durable.
It
What-
is.
What is the difference?
All right, so there's 3 different fabrics they can be made out of. There's vinyl, there's polyester, and there's nylon. So nylon's the strongest. It's also
Okay.
the most expensive on my side.
Okay.
So this is ripstop nylon. It's the exact same thing to make parachutes out of. It's
That's why it feels so durable.
Yeah.
Okay. It's a durable and feels durable.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Well, anything else you want to say?
No, I appreciate your time.
Okay, well,
Have a fun
thanks.
time at the fair.
All right, and check him out. $35. That's a today-only offer, everybody. And while supplies last at the Delaware State Fair today. I want you to get one of these chairs, take it home, and I want you to watch this show next Saturday sitting in one of these chairs, okay? I'm going to leave you, okay? I'll see you later on.
Jim.
All right,
See ya.
take care. Bye-bye. All right, there he goes, everybody. Just an impromptu. I met him at the fair. I thought what he did was kind of cool, and I said, just come tell us about these chairs. They're really, really, really comfy. I just can't get over it, in other words. So normally $60. Mention Weller Does Delmarva or Jim Weller, and $35. So make sure you go get one or two of them. I happen to buy 8 of them, okay? And I'm going to buy some more tonight. They make a great gift, I was thinking. All right, now, what else did I want to tell you? I got another sponsor segment, somebody I'm really happy to be promoting and happy to be doing business with, which is Ocean Medical Imaging in Milton, Delaware. And people say, Jim, some of the people that you talk about, well, it's people I deal with. Okay, so it all started, I've been dealing with Ocean Medical Imaging for years. So let me say that because I like the service they give. And normally my healthcare pays for it. But recently I needed an MRI. I thought I did, but my healthcare system did not think I did. So guess what I did? I paid for it myself. But I thought, since I'm paying for this out of my pocket, I want to see how much they are. So anyway, I had a lady that works with me named Jackie call around, and she said, well, Jim, you can go here and it's $2,400. You can go here and it's $1,400. But Ocean Medical Imaging, which you already like dealing with, was $450 for an MRI. I thought, that is great. So I had it done. I'm very happy. What I like about the place is I can call. They work you in as quick as you need to get worked in, because when you need some imaging, you need it. You want to know what's going on. They also are the only site in Sussex County. Listen to this. The only site in Sussex County that has a board-certified radiologist on site every day. Okay? And Dr. Patterson is the owner-operator of it. His wife, Kristen, works with him. It's his business. It's family-owned and operated, and he's a great guy. It's a great facility. So if you need anything like an MRI or a CT scan or a mammogram or an ultrasound or an x-ray or an EKG, he can help you out. They will get you in. They accept most insurances, but when your insurance company says no, or if you've got a high deductible and you got to meet your deductible first, you want to deal somewhere, first of all, that knows what they're doing, that's locally owned and operated, and on top of that is a fraction. I mean, they were like a lot less expensive, like 50 to 75% less expensive than other prices I got. I just had another MRI done this week on the knee. I really like them. You will like them. It's called Ocean Medical Imaging. They will do a good job for you. And like I say, if you have insurance, tell them what you got, and they'll tell you what's involved. It's 302-684-5151. 684-5151. Ocean Medical Imaging in Milton, Delaware. Tell them I sent you. They will do you a nice job and get your imaging done, and then you'll know what's up, okay? Oh, as we get older, it's amazing the things we talk about. Imaging, chiropractic care. Next thing you know, I'll be promoting my back surgeon, okay? That's the next thing on my agenda. Hey, I got some stuff to tell you about that's coming up. We do have Senator Dave Lawson going to come on in a little bit between 8:30 and 9. And I got some information for you on a company called Bay to the Beach Builders, something brand new. So I hear the music. We are taking a break from the radio, and we will be back in a few minutes. We are live still on Facebook and TV Delmarva. Here we go. Hey, everybody, Jim Weller here. And is Colin's going? Am I doing the next commercial, or is Jonathan doing it? Is Colin the second doing it? All right, here we go, folks. Here's what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about TV Delmarva, and I'm going to give you Jim Weller's version, because this is located in a building that I am also in Lincoln, okay? It's called the Weller Complex and Catch It Live Studios, home of TV Delmarva. So listen to me. This is brand new. This is a new local TV station. It's channel 14, first of all. The tower is, 500 feet tall. It's in Seaford. All the equipment is in Lincoln, and somehow the signal gets from Lincoln to Seaford, from Seaford to your TV. And if you say, I don't know if I can get it, what you do is you turn your antenna towards Seaford, rescan your TV, and channel 14 should pop up. It's TV Delmarva. Now, I myself went out and bought a TV with Roku built into it, and I then just downloaded the TV Delmarva channel, or added it, whatever the words are. And then also you can get it on your Amazon Fire Stick. But they've got new things coming. Newsnet is coming, which will be 14.2, 24/7 news. Colin is really growing this, and he does mention constantly that he has advertising opportunities, which he does. So if you own a business, no matter how big your business is or how small or what size budget you have, let them talk to you. They're not high pressure. They'll tell you what they've got. The station every week has more viewers. Okay, so it's growing by the week. So if you buy advertising in August, by the end of the year, you're going to be getting more eyes watching your ad and hearing your ad than you did when it started, because they are just getting started. But your rate will be locked in for right now, whatever contract you agree to. So you give Colin a call, text him. He prefers to be text. All right, it's 242-8015, 242-8015. Text him, say, good morning, Colin. Appreciate you starting this TV station, and how do I get my business on there? And he will chit-chat with you, or have somebody chit-chat with you about it, okay? So I want to thank all of the different people that are involved in my show. My show is called Weller Does Delmarva, and you say, well, where are you? Where is you? We're sitting here right inside the lobby of Rudy's Family Restaurant in Harrington. And speaking of Rudy's, I want to give away one more $10 gift card to Rudy's. So I'm going to do that right now. You guys ready? I'm ready. Everybody ready? The phone number is 422-7336. If you've won something in the past 30 days, I'd like you to give somebody else an opportunity. Phone number is 422-7336. I'm giving away a $10 gift card to Rudy's Family Restaurant in Harrington. You pick it up at Weller's in Bridgeville, and you use it at Rudy's in Harrington. We're giving away one and only one right now. 422-7336. You got to pick up the phone and call now. Again, it's 422-7336. If you're from Maryland, it's 302-422-7336. A $10 gift card to Rudy's Family Restaurant is yours for free. Got to call quickly, because we're going to move on to something else. If you want it, call now. Operators are standing by. 422-7336. 422-7336 if you want a gift card to Rudy's Family Restaurant for $10 in Harrington, okay? And is that the phone ringing? No, it's not the phone ringing. I'm hearing things, okay? So anyway, hey, listen, we got a lot more to tell you about. We got 30 more minutes of the show. I got 60 minutes worth of stuff to do in the next. It works better if you take that lens cap off. Just saying. I took a whole bunch of pictures with a lens cap one time and posted them. And I was like, man, what happened there? So anyway, I'm just saying that we are here at Rudy's Family Restaurant in Harrington. We're going to go back on the radio in a couple minutes. We're live on TV. We're live on Facebook. So hi, everybody on TV. Hi, everybody on Facebook. Hi, everybody on YouTube. We thank you for watching this show. I do need to make sure you know the date of this show. It is August 1st, 2020, because the gentleman that was on here with the offer from the fair, I got to tell you the date, because so many people go back and watch this show. In other words, I can have 1,000 people watch this show in the next 30 days on top of the people that already watched it. So the date is August 1st, 2020. The offer for the item at the Delaware State Fair is only good today and today only, because the fair is going to be over today. And if you haven't been to the fair, go to the fair. They did a gallant effort of trying to make it work, okay? You do need to wear a mask to get in. Up till 11 o'clock this morning, it's free. From 11 to 4, it's $4.50. And after 4, it's $9. Support the vendors. Spend some money, okay? Be liberal today. Is that the right word? Not frugal. What's the opposite of frugal? Liberal? I don't know. Anyway, spend some money, okay? That's what I'm telling you. Support these businesses. They rented a booth. They paid their people to go out there and to make the fair what it is. I usually buy all the flagpoles that are at the fair, at the end of the fair. Hundreds of them, 200, 400 of them. You never know how many I'm going to buy. So I was talking to the guy that owns the company, and he said, we normally do 300 plus shows a year. He said, guess how many we've done so far this year? One of them. And it's been the Delaware State Fair. And he said, we came to support the fair because the fair is trying to support the community, and I thought it was a good thing. And he said sales have definitely not been what we wished. And Jim, we would like you to buy everything that we have brought with us. That's what I'm going to do with the guy with the cushions. I'm going to go buy them all. In other words, if you want the deals, take a lot of money with you, go to the Delaware State Fair about 9:30, 10 o'clock tonight, and the deals are there. You might have to buy hundreds of stuff, but, in other words, now, what I wouldn't recommend buying is everybody's leftover rolls. Now, their napkins won't go bad, so you could buy napkins, but I wouldn't buy rolls and things like that. But I'm looking for flagpoles and flags, and I'm looking for these cushions, and who knows what I'll be buying. Take cash, take a trailer. All right. I hear the music. We're coming back on the radio. We are going to go live on the radio. I hear the music. So I'm going to mention just a couple of my sponsors real quick. So anyway, you're listening to a show. This is the final half hour. This is your last chance to hear what we're going to talk about. Dave Lawson is here. He's got some breaking news. I don't know what it is. We're going to talk about everything from BMXing to being a state senator and how to win an election respectfully. Who knows what we're going to talk about? But listen, right now we're going to talk about Josh McNeil, a sponsor of the show, McNeil's Paving. Third generation. I said, Josh, how long you been in business? He said, well, I got out of high school in the 80s, and I've been working ever since, and I was working before that. So Josh runs the family business now, and there's the third generation working with him, and it's just a great company. And you say, well, what does McNeil's Paving do? They do blacktop. So if you have a blacktop driveway and it's got some cracks in it and the grass is growing through it and it's a little bump every time you go over it and you want that all sealed up, then you want a nice new seal coat, on the top of your driveway, they can do that. If you got a stone driveway and it's dirty and dusty and stones are always in the grass and stuff like that, you want to get it blacktopped, he can do that. So he does commercial, he does residential, he does work in Delaware and Maryland, parts of Virginia, and parts of, all of Kent and Sussex County, and then parts of Maryland and Virginia. Nice guy. Owner-operated, very honest, very fair. He'll do what he says he's going to do. So whether you need blacktop, need it repaired, need something sealed, whatever you need, you got questions, give him a call. Estimates are free. He's licensed. He's insured. He will do a good job for you. His phone number, everybody ready? Starts with 302-945-7131. 945-7131, and it works best if you dial it in that order. Now, one more ad, and then we're going to talk to Dave Lawson. So this is another sponsor segment. You could tell I've ran behind, okay? In other words, so it's like tomatoes catching up. In other words, I ran behind. So I'm catching up, all right? LNW Insurance Agency is a sponsor of the show, but he's my insurance agent. His name's Bill Strickland. Very happy with him. I've dealt with him a long time. I don't want him to know this, but I don't even shop him. In other words, I deal with him because what I like more important than the fact that he sells me insurance is when I have a claim or when I have a problem, he gets right in the middle of it and helps me out, okay? So I don't have to deal with the insurance company directly. I like dealing with L&W. I know them. They know me. That's who I spend my money with, and they take care of me. They represent many different brands of insurances. If you ever had an insurance claim and then immediately your insurance company cut you off and you were stranded and you got to go start a relationship all over, L&W represents more than one insurance. You will never be without insurance. They'll get you insured, okay? So anyway, personal, residential, automobiles, jet skis, motorhomes, if you have a radio, TV show, and you need media insurance, whatever you need insurance for, L&W can help you out. Friendly, knowledgeable, they speak a language you understand, and they're good people to deal with. So their phone number is 302-856-7828, 302-856-7828. And on top of that, they're on the web, and on top of that, they're on Facebook. So if you got insurance, you want a second opinion, give L&W a call and tell them I sent you. 856-7828. Now, the moment we've all been waiting for. Dave has been here for a while, and I've known him for a while. At one point, we both had more hair than we have now. And anyway, Dave Lawson, how you doing, my friend?
I'm doing well, but I'm out of breath for you.
Wow. I'm squeezing it in there, boy.
Wow.
So state senator, ready to go again. How many terms will this be?
Well, I ran in 2010.
Okay.
So the Senate runs on a 10-year cycle.
Wow.
So there's 2 years, then 4 years, and 4 years, and this is a 2-year term that I'm running for now.
Well, good job.
So we're going to run, see what happens. Let the folks have a choice.
Yep. Well, I think you've done a good job. I've known you for years, quite an accomplished man, somebody from the community. You were a state trooper,
Yep.
owned a business. Were you a Milford policeman at one time?
I was.
Wow. And so, public servant all your life, sounds like.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
And now,
I hope it's not over.
right, I hope it's not over. No, we need you. We need you, Dave.
I meant life
So-
in particular.
Oh,
but, you
okay.
know, it's okay.
But no, we need you as our state senator. So tell us about yourself and how do people learn more?
Well, my name is Dave Lawson, as Jim said. Long-term law enforcement, Vietnam combat veteran. Lived in Delaware since 1969, and first ran for the Senate in 2010, and won there. And it's been quite an education. It's not one I thought I needed or that I wanted, but it's one I desperately needed. Get involved, folks. That's the only way you're going to learn what's happening.
Right.
And it can be an eye-opener.
But it's also got to be very rewarding.
Oh, it is. Helping
You're making
people.
a difference in people's lives, your community.
Helping people has just been awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. And particularly with the unemployment claims and all the fiasco that's been going on and the hard times, I enjoy the folks calling and trying to get them help. It's just what it's about.
Right.
And I'm number 10 of 11 children, and we grew up helping each other and helping neighbors. And so I just carried that on. I mean, that's lifelong for me.
Wow.
And when people call, I don't care if it's 2:10 in the morning.
Wow.
And I've had those calls.
Okay.
Or it's, whenever.
right.
I'm ready to roll.
You're ready
So
to roll.
I am.
Wow.
And it's been very, very good. My wife being as we were working from home, and it's been some long days on the phone constantly. And I got off the phone. She said, I have 2 questions for you. And she said, what? I said, what? She said, why do you do, or how do you do what you do? And I said, in the second question, she said, why?
Answer them both at the same time.
But she knew. And
Yeah.
it gave them a whole new appreciation of what's going on out there that we individually are isolated from. And until you get involved, you don't know.
Correct.
You have no idea. And this has been an awesome involvement. Awesome involvement.
But I understand, as a politician, you're always, listening to your constituents and responding to their needs. But I think you've kind of always been a public servant. So, always prepared to serve, always prepared to respond. And the fiber of the community. And you kind of got a handle on things is the way I would describe it.
Well, thanks to input from the people.
Right.
That's the only way I would have a handle on it.
But more important than input, I believe Dave listens.
Well,
I think that's the key, because everybody's got input, but not everybody listens.
Well, if you take a minute and just listen to folks, it's amazing what you can learn. If you've got all the right answers, you've got all the opinions, you're not learning anything. And I've had people come and sit on the front porch with me, husband and wife in particular, and we talked for 2 hours. And we differed on some opinions. Mm-hmm. But I was enlightened as to why they think the way they
Right.
did. And they were enlightened how I thought and why I thought that way. Mm-hmm. So, and we left very good friends. Mm-hmm. We met as strangers and left and are very
Wow.
good friends today.
Well, that's good.
And we can bounce things off of each other, agree or disagree. We can have those good conversations. Mm-hmm. And that's what's missing today. We can't have those conversations.
Everybody has to get mad.
Everybody has to get mad. Everybody has to take one side or the other. And there's only one side. It's called USA. Mm-hmm. And that's all there is to it. And if you're fighting for what this country, you're fighting about what this country stands for, then maybe you ought to back off a little bit. Because we all know what the country stands for. It's what do you stand for?
Correct.
And you better stand for this country or we're going to lose it.
Right.
We are going to lose it.
It's a very challenging time. It's important that people do know what they stand for. And also, I feel people need to understand things better. In other words, sometimes, I feel God gave us 2 eyes and 2 ears so we can see and hear twice as much as what we say. And we need
point.
to absorb. We need to let things come in. And if you're all right all the time, nobody really needs you. In other words...
And filter what that information that you get, filter
Correct.
that through your heart.
Right. Right.
That means a lot.
And your common sense and your knower, and your gut, what's your gut feeling. So how do people get a hold of you, Dave? You got Facebook,
You
website?
can get a hold of me Facebook. Website is SenatorDaveLawson.com. Phone number is 302-270-1038. That's my cell phone. I answer that.
Oh,
If
wow.
I can't take the call, please leave a message. I will call you back.
Do you text?
I do text.
Okay, just in case somebody
Not
wants
real
to
well,
text.
fat fingers, old
Well,
man.
Send him a text and just tell him his hair looks really good this morning. What's that number? 270 10
1-800-HAIR.
1-800-HAIR. 1-800 I need hair.
It's
I hope you're not
302
sensitive about this.
270-1038.
1038, right?
1038.
1030.
Yes,
Was
sir.
that your number? Did you get that
No.
number on purpose? Okay,
No,
I
no,
just
no,
wondered.
no.
Okay.
No, that's
All
just
right.
the way it came in.
What's the way? It's still a good number, though.
It is a good number.
It's better than 1081.
That's true. 1081, if you don't know, is you're nuts.
Yeah, you need some help. Above Dave and my's pay grade, you would need some help.
Amen.
1081.
Amen.
So, can we talk real quick about BMX?
Sure.
You have a son that BMXs, is
I
that
do.
right?
Yes.
Okay, I have a grandson. We went out there recently, and I remembered that you were involved with that. So there's a big event coming up soon, I thought, too. But
There's a Gold Cup coming up in September, I believe.
have you personally ever rode around that track?
I walked around it.
Have you really?
Yeah.
Okay, because the bank looks pretty challenging.
It is challenging. And
But-
to see these guys take off from in that gate, it's
Yep.
a quarter-mile track, thereabouts. And from the time that gate drops, 42 seconds later, they're crossing the finish
I
line
know.
on a bicycle from a dead standstill.
Right.
That is amazing to watch
Pedaling,
these kids.
pedaling, and Armstrong steering.
Yep. And there's
Yep.
this isn't the freestyling, this is racing.
Uh-huh.
And you've got corners that are extremely steep. You've got humps, lumps, tabletops, and everything else. And these kids love it. From 3 years of age to 70.
Really?
3 years of age to 70.
Wow.
And it has somewhere around 60 to 70 riders per evening. There's Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, 3 nights a week.
Okay.
And you can't get any better entertainment and or exercise.
I agree, and it's a good family environment. In
It
other
is.
words, so
It is.
we're going to be getting involved ourselves. But anyway,
Great.
All right. Well, I wish you well in the election. I think you've done a good job. I would like to say I've known Dave for years. I think he's a good man. Okay, all the way around, he fits all the check marks. I think he's a good guy. So if you don't know Dave and he's in your area, get to know him before you cast your vote, and then decide based on your own feelings and heart. Okay.
Jim, thank you very much, and thank you
Okay.
for the friendship. It
All
means
right.
a lot, sir.
Okay,
It truly does.
one more quick thing. As a Milford policeman, did we have contact when I was a kid?
Yes, we did.
What did I do? Do you remember?
I do.
Okay, is there something we shouldn't talk about? Has it been past
Well,
7 years?
That's up to you.
Okay, what did I do? You tell me. I don't remember.
Well, apparently your dad had some tools, and you decided that he didn't need them any longer.
Oh, and I got rid of him for him.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I was a handful when I was a kid. You may not even believe it. So, all right. So
You didn't
anyway.
think I'd remember that, did you?
No, but I didn't remember it. I'll tell you one bad thing I did. I remember throwing rocks at cars as they went by.
Yep.
I remember that, and sometimes I didn't like throw them at them. I tossed them up so they'd fall on them. I was a mess, and then I remember going across the street in the cornfield and eating the corn. It's terrible. Yeah, I better stop talking now. Everybody
Jim.
liked the show more before that.
Yeah, I'd quit digging. You know, when you're in the hole, don't
Right,
dig
stop,
anymore.
right. But
thank you very much.
okay,
Thanks for
thank
having
you
me
for
again.
everything. All
We'll
right, I'll see you,
later.
Dave. All right, good guy. Check him out. If you don't know him, get to know him anyway. All right, yep, I'll take that. Thank you very much. Hey, I want to brag on just a couple more things. The Clayton Theater, I love talking about them every week. Sponsor of the show. We've been giving away some tickets to the Clayton Theater. People have been going and saying, Jim, this is a nice little adventure. So if you've never been to an old-time movie theater, it's like 70 or 71 years old. It's got a balcony, which is kind of neat. Movie theaters don't normally have that anymore. They got popcorn and, refreshments and snacks and stuff like that. But it's very comfortable. The seats are very comfortable, and it's just a neat experience. So if you want something to do, you're all cooped up, look up the Clayton Theater on the web. It's ilovetheclayton.com. ilovetheclayton.com on the web, and their phone number if you want to call the box office and see what's playing. Well, you can also look on the web, but the phone number is 732-3744, 732-3744. They're down in Dagsboro, right on Main Street, okay? And just a great experience. So not only you're going to get to watch a movie, but you could take the kids or the grandkids and or the neighbors' kids and go. It's air conditioned, of course. You do have to wear a mask, but check them out. They are playing a lot of different movies. They change, I pretty much think, on a weekly basis, and you can learn all about them. And look them up on Facebook too, if you would. All right, what is the next thing I want to talk about? Vanderwin's Creamery. I love Vanderwins. Everybody that I give gift cards to loves Vanderwins. It's a great place. People love ice cream. So they sponsor the show. All right. And I like talking about good quality companies, all these different companies you hear me talk about. I love all of them. Okay. Not just because they sponsor the show. I got people that I didn't let sponsor the show. If I don't do business with you, if I don't deal with you, it's kind of hard for me to endorse you, because what I'm telling you is the companies you hear about on Weller Does Delmarva are people that I know, that know what they're doing. And they're the fiber of our community. So I like them. So do I like Vanderwins? Absolutely. Do I like ice cream? Absolutely. Do I like their milkshakes? Absolutely. So if you're looking for some ice cream, you can get it by the quart or the cup or the pint or the cone. Or you can hire their truck. If you're out at the Delaware State Fair today, stop by Vanderwins' truck. Take a picture with the truck in the background. Take a selfie with the truck in the background. So find Vanderwins' truck at the fair. Take a selfie of yourself with their truck in the background. Tag me in it, and I'll give you 2 gift cards to Vanderwins. Okay? I'll give you 2 gift cards to Vanderwins. If you go to the Delaware State Fair, take a picture, a selfie of yourself with their ice cream truck in the background, and I will give you 2 gift cards to Vanderwins for doing that. Okay? Got to tag me, James J. Weller Jr., okay? Vanderwins, check them out online, Vanderwins Creamery. Look up their Facebook page. I love them. They're in Greenwood, they're in Bridgeville, they're in Dewey, they're in Fenwick, and today they're at the Delaware State Fair. All right, what is left to talk about? I want to tell you about an experience I've had recently. All right? I have them every day, all day long, all kinds of crazy things. I went to a place. I'm having a house built for one of my daughters, okay? And Bay to the Beach Builders is building it, so this is a sponsor segment. But they built a brand new, state-of-the-art home and design studio. I believe it's about 10,000 square feet down in Ocean View. Now, they have one in Greenwood, too, but their newest, neatest one is in Ocean View. And you need to stop in and check it out. You don't need an appointment. You don't have to be in the market for a home. They just want people to stop in and see this. Like what I like about it is we're building a home. So when you want to talk about what kind of sink do you want, you go there and there's many, many versions of sinks. Okay. What kind of shingles? They've got samples of all that. What kind of siding? Okay. What kind of shutters? So then you start laying all these things out so you can see what your shingles look like next to your siding, next to your, what's it called? Oh gosh, what did I just say? Shutters. Then you can look at your sinks. You can look at your fixtures. They use all Moen fixtures. I think they have a lifetime warranty. Your lighting, receptacles, windows. Oh my gosh, it is the way to design a house. It was so simple. I mean, we spent hours there doing this, but I'm encouraging you, whether you are in the market for a new home or you aren't ever in the market for a new home, you still need to go here and get some ideas, because that's what it literally is. It's an idea home. It's the state of the art. They've got this electronic thing where you can sit there and you can build a house almost electronically. They got a room you can sit down. They've got like 20 different floor plans. You could sit there and literally watch videos of each one of their floor plans or the exact floor plan you want, or they'll custom design one for you also. They have 4 of their own in-house home designers working for them. You don't need to go get a blueprint somewhere else. They will take care of it all, or if you have one, they will take it from there. So anyway, it's called Bay to the Beach Builders. I really am enjoying dealing with them. Very professional, very organized. Amish built. They use the Amish for many different things. What do they use the Amish for? The cabinets, all the cabinets, framing, the masonry, the concrete foundation, the siding, the trim, even the cleaning. Even when it's all done and they're getting ready to clean your new home and turn the keys over to you, they have Amish, because the Amish are known for quality workmanship, for getting the job done, and for being real particular and real nice. So anyway, I want you to check out Bay to the Beach Builders. Check them out, baytothebeachbuilders.com. I want somebody to call them on the phone and say, Jim did a good job describing your business. Even if you don't need anything, if you would give them a call at 302-349-5099, 5099. It's my first ad for Bay to the Beach Builders. I'd like you to do me a favor and let them know that I did a good job promoting them, if you think I did. Okay? 349-5099. Now, What is left? What do we have to talk about? I'm not 100% sure how much time I have left. Did you gentlemen want to join me? Give me a breakfast review? All right, just checking. Just checking. All right, well, anyway, she will. Oh, well, come on in, young lady. All right, never mind. The crowd does not like me bothering them, okay? They're having a good meal. They just want to know what's going on out here. Who is this little bald-headed guy? What's he talking about? We're live. This is a live show. We do it every Saturday morning right here. We're on the radio, Delaware 105.9. We're on TV Delmarva, which is channel 14. We're on YouTube, and we're on 6 different Facebook pages, okay? And it's called Weller Does Delmarva. We've done this show 360 times. Never missed a Saturday. 360 times. We're not paid professionals. We were the lowest bidder for this job. So it's a show called Weller Does Delmarva. My name is Jim Weller, and I invite you to tune me in each and every Saturday morning if you would, or come join us live right here at Rudy's Family Restaurant in Harrington, okay? Now, let's make the telephone ring. So let's give away, what do we want to give away? Let's give away 2 tickets to the Clayton Theater in Dagsboro. Now, you got to pick the tickets up at Weller's in Bridgeville, okay? So this would be 2 movie tickets, all right? And all you do is call me at 422, I'm writing the number down. Why do I even need to write it down? 422-7336. 422-7336. If you call me now, we will give you 2 tickets to the Clayton Theater, and you can go whenever you want, preferably when they're open. But anyway, and you can go to the movies, all right? So 2 tickets for free to the Clayton Theater. You call me now, 422-7336, and we will set them aside for you at Weller's in Bridgeville. You pick them up in the next week or 2, and you got 2 tickets to the movies, okay? The Clayton Theater's in Dagsboro. 2 tickets for free. Call now, 422-7336. 422-7336. Is there a caller here? Caller, are you there?
There is.
How you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you doing today?
Good. Are you going to the auction today, or what are you doing today?
No, sir. I'm sitting back in my easy chair waiting for my son to come back from Rehoboth.
Okay.
So we can get a little job done. So.
All right. Well,
Yes.
have you ever been to the Clayton Theater?
Now I go by it all the time going to Bethany, but I've never been in there.
Well, good.
My wife used to go to it when she was living down there, but
Wow. All
so
right.
she can get a chance to go again if I get a couple tickets. And
Well,
so,
I'm going to set 2 aside. This is Harry, right?
right, yes, sir.
All right. Well, they'll be at Weller's. Now, remember, we're closed on Mondays now, so we're just Tuesday through Saturday, okay?
Yes, sir. Okay.
All right. 2 tickets. They'll be there, Harry. See ya.
Okay. Thank you.
Bye-bye. All right. It's that easy. We got time for one more phone call. Somebody wants 2 tickets to the Clayton Theater. Right now, call 422-7336. It's kind of neat. Harry's never been, but his wife used to go when she lived down that way. It's quite an experience. 422-7336. 2 tickets to the Clayton Theater. Caller, are you there?
I am here
And who am I talking to?
to Marianne.
Marianne. And how's Marianne doing?
Just barely getting up to get alive.
All
Just
right.
turned you on a few minutes ago.
Have you ever been to Dagsboro, to the Clayton Theater?
I have not.
I think you'll enjoy it. I think you will.
I think I will too.
It's air conditioned, the seats are comfy, and the popcorn's good. So,
Well, what more can you ask for?
right. So look online before you go, or call them just to see what's playing and what their times are. But I'll set 2 tickets aside for you, and you can pick them up Tuesday through Saturday, okay?
Tuesday, Saturday. Thank
Tuesday.
you very much.
All right. Have a good, safe weekend.
And you as well. Thank
See ya.
you.
Bye-bye. Bye. All right, there we go. So Marianne, 2 tickets to the Clayton and 2 tickets to Harry in 2 minutes. I got it. I thought you meant 2 tickets there. Oh, it's not her. It's me. I struggle with one thing. I told somebody I used to do the announcements at an event, and I said, man, I can't read and talk worth a nickel. I have to glance. That's about it. So anyway, I want to say thanks a lot, man. This has been a good show. Good show, good show. Do me a big favor. All my Facebook audience, please do this for me. when the show is over, just a minute after it's over, would you please take today's show and share it? Maybe put a comment or something. This was awful. This was awesome. It was off the hook. I can't believe what Jim did with his hair. Whatever you want to say, something nice and positive, but share the show. Thank you, everybody. God bless you. Have a good weekend, and we'll see you next Saturday morning for more Weller Does Delmarva. Goodbye. I'm still with my Facebook audience for just a moment or two. So, oh, I heard Dan. That was Dan. So anyway, Saturday Spotlight starting on 105.9. So I think we're still on Facebook. Again, I'm asking my Facebook audience when we're done. You can't do it till we're done. When we're done, please share this and give me some kind of a comment, preferably a compliment, but whatever your heart's telling you to say. All right, we're about out of time. I'll see you. Goodbye.